In this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the craziest ERLC car suggestions, and also some are pretty cool. So if you agree with any of these or you enjoy the video, drop a like and subscribe and let me know what vehicles you want to be added to ERLC in the comments below. But I guess let's get straight into it. So of course, for most of this video, we're going to be using the suggestions channel in the PRC Discord server. And what a start to this video we have. Add a Renault Twizy. If you guys don't know what this vehicle looks like, this is it. Look how weird and ugly this vehicle is. It looks insane, and this person really wants it to be added to the game. Why, I don't know, but add Renault Twizy so we can pull women. Great. You can see the community aren't a massive fan of this one, but who knows, maybe one day they can add something like this. I mean, this could be cool actually if you think about it. Imagine this on a trailer. It could be pretty interesting. And I guess you could also have things like the Citroen Ami, which I think might be on this list anyway, but that would be cool because it's just a small vehicle that you can drive around as a vehicle, but it's not an actual vehicle. It doesn't require all the stuff that a vehicle requires, if you know what I mean. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Definitely an interesting start. And here we go. The next one is by this person here, and as you can see, add crowd control / riots for the River City Police Department and the Liberty County Sheriff's Office. This is actually a good idea. Imagine having things like that. You guys might have seen the riot vans. Let me show you. You guys might have seen these before on TikTok or somewhere, and what they are is they're basically riot vans, but they have huge water cannons on the front that push protesters back away from areas. You can see them kind of in use here. That is a bit of an embarrassing photo, I can't lie. I would not like to be these people right here, but they are really awesome, and they can be very cool. People don't really do riots too much in ERLC, but if they did start, if more riots did happen in ERLC, this could actually be very awesome. Maybe not this picture here specifically. I think the ones I just showed you would be much better, but it would be very cool, and I like the idea here. And you can have a turret on one. That is perhaps a bit crazy. I think just shooting people with a turret when they riot, maybe not the best idea, but I think having some kind of water cannon on these would be really cool, and it's definitely possible. They have it with one of the fire vehicles. They just need to kind of transfer it to a police vehicle. It'd be cool if someone had a livery for one of them fire vehicles that, you know, you could actually like put a police livery on it and then spawn it in if there is a riot in your server. That would be very awesome. But let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. Bit interesting, but actually not a bad idea. And this isn't as such a vehicle suggestion, but add wraps for vehicles. There are a lot of suggestions like this, and these are some very interesting wraps, but car wraps could be cool in ERLC. I've done a full video on that, which you can go and check out if you want. I feel like people might abuse them a little bit, but they already have a system in place for police liveries, which is basically just a vehicle wrap, right? So they could have the exact same system for civilian vehicles, although I don't know how they'd work in public servers. Maybe you can upload your own wrap and use it in any server, in public servers, whatever. As long as it gets approved by PRC, you could use your own wraps inside of public servers. That would be good, but let me know your thoughts on that. Maybe a bit of a difficult one to create there, but let's move on. Okay, so this person here is again not suggesting an actual vehicle, but it's a very cool thing they are suggesting for vehicles. Now, maybe this isn't the best photo to show it, but I'm sure we've all seen in real life police cars that have text on the back that either have arrows pointing to the side or that say do not pass or something like that. There are a lot of police cars in around the world that have that, and no police car in ERLC does have something like that. So it would be cool if something like that was added to ERLC. And again, there's no real downside to it. I think with the police customization game pass, this could be very cool. We do kind of have like the yellow lights that you can kind of put in a direction, like warning lights and arrows sort of, but you can't really have text. Like imagine you could have a text that says accident. I know DOT have them, but it would be cool if you could have these on the police team on the back of your police car, like a message board. Maybe not on the light bar, although a light bar could be cool, having it like under the light bar, because you can't really see through the back window of a police car in ERLC. But there's many ways they could do this. Very good suggestion. I hope one day this actually does get added. And of course, this video would not be completed without mentioning motorcycles. So many people ask for motorcycles inside of ERLC, and there's no downside to them being added. They're very, very difficult to make, I get that, but games like Southwest Florida do have them, and it would be so cool in ERLC. They could have them on the police team, they could have them on the civilian team, and it would be cool for things like escorts or just riding around ERLC on a motorbike or motorcycle or whatever you want to call it. And of course, with the recent implementation of trailers in the game, it would be awesome to have trailers spawned in with a motorcycle on them. Imagine driving your motorcycle to your house, then unloading it from your trailer, and then driving your actual motorcycle around. That would be really, really cool. Hopefully one day these get added. I think I've done a full video about this as well quite a while ago though, but go check that out if you want to know more of my opinion about motorcycles. But honestly, probably one of the most requested updates for ERLC, and again, I don't see why they won't add them at some point in the future. And the next one is of course another crazy update suggestion. We have these different 6x6 trucks here. So one update I think could be cool is a Mercedes 6x6. I'm sure you guys know what the Mercedes 6x6 is. If you don't, let me show you. But one of these, they are so insane. They are crazy vehicles, and they look really, really cool. They're very expensive, but one of these in ERLC would be actually very, very good, and it could probably be one of the most expensive cars in the game, to be honest. This could be like some crazy expensive off-roading vehicle, probably more than the Bugatti. I think they could get away with it, maybe if they made it heavily modified or something. But a very, very good suggestion, but that's kind of not what this is suggesting. This is suggesting some kind of army vehicles. Now, a lot of people do suggest army vehicles. There's a lot of them, but I'm only going to cover this one in this video. But army vehicles would be cool, but there aren't really a team for that. There's not really a player base that want that and will use them actively. And remember, if they added a whole army team or army trucks inside of ERLC, just imagine the chaos that would erupt inside of public servers. It would be absolutely insane. But a cool idea. Will it get added? Will it get added especially in this format? I will have to say probably not. Maybe slightly differently, but not anytime soon, I don't think, although it would be a cool idea. And the next one is similar to the ATVs slash UTVs we have in the game, but something like this would be very, very, very cool. Imagine this is basically in the middle of the ATV and the UTV we currently have inside of ERLC. It's just another variation of an ATV, and it does look cool. Of course, these have 2 seats. Now, I just saw this vehicle. I don't really know what this vehicle means, but what I do want to quickly speak about is Tesla Cybertruck. So I'm sure we've all briefly spoken about the Tesla Cybertruck quad, which is this just here. Now, this is a real thing. This is made for the back of the Tesla Cybertruck. As you can see, the Tesla Cybertruck is literally made to be able to fit this specially designed vehicle on the back of it, and to be honest, we need this in ERLC. We have a Tesla Cybertruck. They should definitely add an electric quad bike, which can be the cyber bike or something for copyright reasons, but that would be so cool to be able to put on the back of a vehicle inside of ERLC, and specifically the Tesla Cybertruck. And back to the original suggestion here, maybe some of these trucks could be cool if they could carry like motorcycles if they eventually get added, or even an ATV. Like maybe on the back of a big truck they could actually manage to fit an ATV on the back of it, and you could tow it with your tow truck, instead of having an entire separate trailer, if you know what I mean. Just a little side suggestion, but something that could be very, very cool. And this is by far my favorite suggestion of the entire video. We are ending it off with a bang. We need vehicles like this. Imagine having like caravans or motorhomes or travel trailers, campers, RVs, whatever you call them, that you could drive up High Rock Park, park them at the top. That would just be so insane. These are such good ideas, and honestly I really, really hope that one day they do add like campers or RVs or something to ERLC. It would just be so awesome, and it would make roleplays so good. Imagine being able to drive your camper up High Rock Park. It would be so nice. It was an idea that I at first thought kind of a stupid idea, but as the years have gone by and we've had High Rock Park and map expansions in different areas that you can park up and roleplay at, it definitely makes sense to have them. So I hope one day they will add campers or or any of these suggestions featured in this video, but let me know your thoughts on all of them in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure that you drop a like and also subscribe. Check out everything else from the description as well. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye!